This miner is one of the top 5 most profitable miners in the world right now in 2026. All right, we've been up and mining for maybe 10 minutes at this point now. You might actually be able to hear it back behind me. We'll take a look at some of the dB levels here in a few minutes. Now, we're used to that with some of the mining stuff within the industry. It was actually a zipped file that had an exe file in it. It's almost like their own version of IP report. But I was able to come across a better avenue to access this. So if you actually know the IP address, which I was able to find mine on my network, and you put in the port 26,666, you are able to get to a web GUI. This is something newer, did not exist more previously. You might have seen some other videos out there from other great content creators like Red Panda Mining, Rabin Mining, or Red Fox Crypto. They have some great content out there. They got their hands on these very early on. They actually had to use some of that questionable software out there. This is something that was more newly rolled out. But once you come over here, you can actually see we're up in mining. We can see our current real-time hash rate and our average. And before we go any further, very curious, are there any of you guys out there that took this risk and bought this miner early on? Because you've probably been stacking crypto all along the way. I mean, this thing's been out for months now. So would love to hear from anybody if anybody took that risk. I was very skeptical. Maybe I missed out. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But here we are today. So taking a closer look, you can come in. They do have some more information. You can look at like the modules, they call modules more like your hash boards. And then under miner config, you can see that we are mining to one pool. We just have a few backup configurations. Now, let's take a closer look at this project real quick. So here's the website, iniverse.org. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Cool looking website. We are up and running. We are up and mining. Now, I want to be entirely transparent with you guys out there. Right now you can see it's about 13 cents. And this is what this project has looked like in the last year. And I think it was somewhere back in here. Somewhere back in this time period. I don't think it was this early. I don't think I was approached in June, July. I'd have to go back and check my records. But right around here, I was approached about the project. And then it just took off. And then again. And now it's just been sustaining entirely through over the last year, which is so odd. That doesn't look like any other crypto project out there in the industry. Doesn't look like Dogecoin that we're used to mining. Doesn't look like Bitcoin at all. We're used to seeing peaks and valleys. And this has just been pretty sustainable across the board for the last year for a brand new project. I'm going to mine to an exchange. Yes, you've heard it here first. I'm mining to an exchange, but guess what? I am flipping it and moving it off the exchange once a week. So my exposure, if we take a look at kind of profitability here, we talked about, this is in the top 5 right now. Here is that box at my electric rate right now. It's only cost me about 90 cents a day. So close to nothing, which is awesome. And that's what we're getting for that electric here. We're going to take a closer look at what it actually is using at the wall. Actually, I'm over here. And $20.30 a day. So we're saying about $150 a week that we'll be making, with this unit. Per month, we're making about 600. Heck yeah. Per year, 7,300. So we're easily making our money back in just a few months here, which is absolutely awesome. Only takes you about, what is that, 4 months or so to make your money back. So amazing ROI on this. But who knows where this will be? Who knows where this project will go? Who knows if this will be a massive rug pull? I mean, it's got some legs on it, right? It's got some legs on it when we look at this overall. It's been in place since November, or actually before back to July, and it's been sustaining. So, all right, guys, so final thoughts on the Inibox. Is there a lot of red flags, a lot of concerns on if this will be a paperweight in 6 months when they rug pull? Absolutely. Absolutely. If you're looking to take a gamble, you can go ahead and spend $2,650 and tomorrow it could be gone and it's not going to affect your life in any way, shape, or form. Then this box might be for you. Guys, love to hear your thoughts and feelings on this. Would you take the gamble to earn $20 a day or about $600 a month? I'd love to get your thoughts and feelings directly down below. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.